So hi,
Big
welcome to
Ray.
Noise Podcast here with No Coincidence. Once again, we're going to ask them some questions today. I'm going to start. So if you're raised on bologna, drank Pepsi, played in the bologna, got your butt drank, and had 3 pickup trucks, and had an outside hose, and school started with the spank, had a pickup truck, rode in back of the creek, and recorded songs from the antenna using the hose, and drank Pepsi from a hose in the creek, said sir in radio, and you still turned out okay, say damn right.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Damn right.
I'm not. No,
I didn't.
I did not. So
Damn
I'm in a band full of weirdos.
Damn right. Let's get it.
No.
Let's
Damn
go.
wrong.
Thanks for no baloney.
That was definitely the most interesting way to start off an interview. For sure. So anyways, back to the questions. So you guys have a couple singles out. One's actually not out at the time of recording. If You Want Us to Worry, We Won't, and Horizons and Other Imaginary Destinations Volume 3. How do you feel about the response to the one that is out?
Pretty good, I think.
That's good to hear.
So far,
Good.
so far it's pretty nice. That one was fun too to like release because I feel like it was one of those things like literally just you put it out. We don't care. Like that's it.
Yeah,
It's literally
And I
the
think it
title.
sounds really well.
Yeah.
So far, everyone I showed it to was like, "Hey, this is really good." And I was like, "Hey, man, thanks.
Thank you.
You're like,
Good
hey man,
compliment.
I don't care.
I'm not gonna worry. I don't care." Yeah, no, but all in all, it's been a pretty good response, and we're really grateful for that. So,
All right. That's very positive.
Good to hear. Very pog. So what was your writing process like for those 2 singles?
They're very different between the two of them, I think, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I feel like
yeah.
if you want us to worry, again, that was kind of something. I don't want to say we just threw it together, but it was one of those things
Came
where
out quick.
I don't know which one of you guys started that.
So that was something that Jordan had sent to me with, a structure basically, kind of an outline of the song and what he kind of wanted to encapsulate in that song and like really what it was at its core. And we all sat down with it and turned it into a full song.
Okay. All right. And then
I think that if you want to a lot more laid back, just because like it was the spirit of it was just meant to be something that was just fun, energy. Like I think a lot of our songs are like subject matter is very heavy, and that song was supposed to just be, I don't care, I'm having fun, so we're gonna turn this song up loud and just vibe.
And that we did.
it was definitely a fun song to listen to as well.
At first,
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank
it
you.
was actually slow. The tempo was slower at first, and
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it was so much
Yes.
slower.
and I had the same groove that I was doing in the verses, and it was a lot like more locked in kind of feeling, and I think I actually like unconsciously or subconsciously got that groove from Favorite Place by All Time Low.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tight.
And then once we sped it up, I was like, this is a little bit more challenging now.
That's fair.
And then you said the writing processes were different. So what about that other track?
Yeah, Horizons, which I'm not going to say the full title every single time. But Horizons is actually a very like emotional, personal song for me. It came about because not very long ago, my family was like going to sell the house. Like we were really close to moving and getting out of here. And this was the house that I grew up in. Like I haven't lived anywhere else except for like a dorm at school, but that doesn't count really. And the song is kind of about the house, kind of about moving onwards with things and just like, being able to go ahead with the future. Since then, we have decided that we are not moving, which I'm happy about. But like, I don't know, it was weird because like it was just when I had kind of made sense of it in a way, but like, I don't know. I think it's still like a very poignant song about kind of just moving on and being able to like accept like the future that's coming and whatever. And so, but the writing process was, it was an idea that stemmed from me originally, and then I took it to Jordan for a verse, and we kind of just took it all, brought it all together and really fleshed it out.
All right. This one definitely had that like Jake feeling to it. There's something about the
did,
Jake
yeah.
songs that like you can tell Jake wrote
You
this
can
one.
tell it's
for the
Jake,
most part.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Profound too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got that Jake stamp of approval on the track.
I've been in love with it ever since like its conception, basically.
Yeah, it was a very popular
What?
track.
Oh,
When was this conceived? Because I feel like we had this in our back for a while.
Oh yeah, no, I was working on this for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was one of like baby songs.
This
They were like,
was-
this is getting released in September.
Yeah.
How long is long?
Several months, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
wanna
it,
say
Pre-COVID
like,
figure, because that's when you were gonna
yeah,
move, right?
yeah, I think
yeah,
So,
Pre-COVID.
yeah.
a life
Pre-COVID.
Definitely started maybe in like early spring, probably.
Yeah.
Which
Wow.
in like the run of this year is a very long time.
Yeah.
I guess if you compare it to like, a big project, maybe not so long, but like for something like this, yeah, it's been in the works for a while.
All right. Okay.
interesting.
So you guys did kind of lightly touch on the headspace for both the tracks, but I figured I'd ask it anyway if you wanted to go a little bit more in depth. Headspace on both of these tracks, where were we at?
Oh,
I think for If You Want Us to Worry, it was just, like I said before, it was just kind of, so since last year, I think since we kind of started gaining more popularity, we got a lot of people kind of giving, I guess you can call constructive criticism, but what I would take it as is more of just people telling us how we can be more appealing to them personally. And I don't think we're a band that's looking to please any one specific person.
Mhm.
We're just trying to make music that we really enjoy. And if a lot of people like it, that's sweet. But like, regardless, we're just going to do whatever we want. Hence the title.
So it was just like a big fuck you to the people that are trying to make you do what they want.
Yes, but also it was something to those people, but it was also to like our core fans to just be like, yo, have fun, do.
Word.
I think I caught what he was trying to say, even though he lagged out.
Yeah. I think it's pretty well summed up in a lyric in, I think, the second verse. You tried to mold us in your image, but we'll outshine you to the finish. You're just the overcast. We're mostly sunny. Like, people trying to put a cloud over others and like trying to shape them how they think it should be, and not allowing them to be who they are and allow them to shine through, really. And also just not letting anyone get in the way of like supporting each other, and those that we do care about.
Okay.
Cool.
So I guess if the same question applies to Horizons, I can talk a little bit about that. So like I said, that was one that was really born out of me not really being able to comprehend what was like to have to leave like the only home that I grew up in. For real, I mean, like I said, I moved to a dorm for college, but like I always had a home here to come back to, and I wasn't really sure how to process that, and this song really helped me. But it's also about just, you know, not being afraid of that future, and it really took like accepting it kinda and being able to move on with it. And Jordan and I share an experience in that, because he also had to move from like his childhood home, and so he and I we talked about it, and like we sat down and like wrote, and we thought that what came out was like a very powerful, like moving thing for us as a band. So yeah.
Wow.
Brothers.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Really?
I feel like with my drumming, I just like instinctively on Horizons, it was like a larger feeling, like it was very, especially in the like the opening with the drums or where the drums come in, it was very
Drums.
like heavy kind of. Like there's not a lot of like quick fills that I do, but it is very
Powerful.
heavy, powerful, yeah, heavy, emotional.
It was like
I
a
was
big
going for.
grand song.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And maybe
Yeah.
part of it was because
Cinematic.
when I opened up the file and saw it was 6 minutes long, I was like, this is going to be like big and cinematic. And then it was, so I was like, let's
Yeah.
go.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I think that's our longest song as of now, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
100%.
Probably.
It doesn't even feel like it though. If you want the truth, like listening to it, it did not feel like 6 minutes. We were playing
Yeah.
through it. It did not feel like 6 minutes.
Oh, and I think
Yeah.
that second verse, I guess we call it the second verse, Jordan's verse, I think it goes like top 2 hardest moments in NoCo discography so
Yeah.
far.
Probably.
Okay, then what's the
Probably.
top one? If it's top
Other
two.
one.
Either
Damn.
Walk
I
It
would've-
Off or Divide.
I think Divide goes hard. Yeah.
Divide does go hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Divide.
My favorite part of Horizons is the second verse, with you guys, like the dead end has never lived up to its name so well. It just hits. It's different.
Yeah.
When like we're just
Um,
all like going off on it.
That line especially, I wrote that in the intro, and it really like it hit because I live on a dead end. This like I grew up with other kids like in the dead end, and like my brother and his friends in the dead end, and when Jordan got his verse back to me, and he used that line, "The dead end has never lived up to its name so well." Like I was like that shit
Felt that.
hurted.
I felt
Shit
that. I
hurted.
also grew up on a dead end.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I couldn't like relate to the song because we have our house here, and then I don't know if Nick can. Our family friend Aunt Debbie, her house used to be on a street and it was a dead end too, and then it
Yep.
clicked, and that was the night. That was like the first night I cried to NoCo music.
Oh,
Yeah, it clicked like all of a sudden for me.
Now that's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Everyone
Dan
cried.
cry.
to make people cry.
No, just make Dan cry.
No, just our
Oh my, just no.
Dan.
Wow. God.
No, we love Dan.
I
I
have
don't want
this-
to make Dan cry.
Yeah.
So, like, Dan's like super hard to impress musically. So like when he thinks something's good, like it's fire.
Dan
But
looks
so
like
it
he's
made
very
him
hard
right.
to impress.
It's undisputed fire.
All right. So obviously, we all know you have an album coming. So what band or artist influence do you think you could hear on that album that is definitely coming, and all these
So-
singles are leading up to?
On these two singles, the influences, as I tiptoe around your question,
Yeah. Very interesting how you do that.
I know, right? It's really good.
And it-
That's a 10. That's a
I don't
10.
know why I tried to answer that question. I'm always the worst one to answer that question.
yeah.
Fuck. I'll give it to these guys.
You're stuck here now.
I'll say for If You Want Us to Worry, I definitely wanted to channel Neck Deep Low Life. Just because that's another song that's just like, to me, it's just like
No fuck.
not worrying about anything. Like, it's just a fun song, and that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to capture.
And it's like straight pop punk. Like it puts pop in punk. Like
Yeah.
definitely with that song, that was like our most
Yeah.
like pop punk feeling song.
I definitely see a lot of Sonderland in If You Want a Story. We won't. And I know for a fact, when I was doing the lead for verse 2, I was bumping that. So, like,
A lot of Neck Deep.
yeah, a lot of neck deep.
Neck Deep.
Neck deep. All right.
Noco X Neck Deep on the
Ooh.
album, I'm
Hopefully.
assuming. Is this what you're hinting at?
Oh, God.
A split album? Oh my god.
Yo, with
Bro.
the neck deep. Can you get them
Oh my
on the
God.
podcast this time? Because last time I asked, I
Yes.
got told no.
Yeah, we got
Oh.
told no.
Tell them you know Noco, and they'll be like, word?
Word.
Bro, really?
No.
We'll work something out.
Something else.
All right.
Yeah, we have the Noco mutual.
So we finally have a new question this time.
Yes.
So Glory
Oh.
came up with this one.
Oh.
It should be
Thank you.
super quick fire. Describe your new singles in 3 words. Round table on this one.
Mm-hmm.
If
Super
you want us to
quick.
worry, we won't. We don't care.
Okay.
We don't care.
We don't care.
I
Okay.
thought for a second you meant three words for both of them, as in like 3
Mm-mm.
collective words, and I was like, that's kind of hard. But yeah, no.
I got it. Past 2 songs.
That's
Nice.
too strong. Yeah, I'm gonna literally latch on to what Jake said for the If You Want Us to Worry, we don't care. That's number 1.
We don't care.
And
Okay.
yeah, Horizons, I'm gonna say hits home hard.
Okay.
It's home, comma, hard.
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 Yeah.
Wonderful.
Emphasis on the home, because like,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
For If
We
You
all-
Want to Worry, I
Mhm.
feel like I would just say that was fun.
Okay.
That was
That was fun.
that was fun. And
Big fun,
Horizons,
much.
Horizons. Serenity,
Big word.
but I can't. I need.
Serenity, but ellipses. That's it.
It's a lot of big words
That's
there.
Big words. I don't even know what the last one means.
It's that little dot.
Serenity,
dot,
but emotional.
Oh. That emotion.
Maybe.
All
One-
right.
I don't know.
All right, so for If You Want Us to Worry, I'm going to say So Much Fun.
So much fun.
And for Horizons, I'm going to say Shed. I'm going to say Drum. And Big.
Big,
Grandiose.
Big. The shed.
I guess-
big Yoshi.
Fuck.
No one knows what we're talking about.
No one knows what the fuck we're saying. Jesus. I guess for Horizons it would be always moving forward.
All right.
Wow. That one's really good. Okay. So speaking of Horizons, is there a reason why it's 6 minutes long? Like, this is a pretty long song.
That's just how it is.
That's just how it came out.
All right, that's it.
I was like,
I
no.
don't. I just think that we aren't a band that looks at something like the time of a song as like a hard limit that we need to be inside of. I think, we aren't really holding ourselves to any kind of boundaries like that. So it ended up being 6 minutes.
All right.
6 minutes.
That was very
recall
good.
Thank you.
during
Thanks.
some like recording. I don't know if it was like before recording when we were still discussing the song, but I think Nick was like to Jake. He was like, "Yo, it's 6 minutes," and Jake was like, "Yeah, we could have long bangers too."
Just because Blink 182 released their first two albums full of like 2-minute hits doesn't mean we need to.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, that
We
Wait,
can
debut
pull
record,
out
Album?
Freebird.
that debut record is gonna have 10 6-minute songs on it, and NoCo's gonna be defining the pop punk genre, redefining it.
It's
six-
just going to
Exactly.
be one pop punk rock opera, actually.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
okay.
Oh my
I know what
god, I'm so
Horizon is.
excited.
Wow.
Fun fact though, Horizons was a little bit longer, and then we upped the tempo.
Okay.
Like it was
And
just a
zoomed
little.
through it.
Jordan's like just remembering this. Yeah. It was like a little slow, and we were like, let's up the tempo.
Yeah,
And
we were
then
like,
we all looked at each other and we were like, this will help it be a little shorter. Yeah.
No.
a little bit though.
Yeah,
I think
just-
the tempo fits so much. Like we didn't realize it, but I remember like the demo you put up. And I was like, this is dope. But then when I heard the new one, I was like, woo, wait a minute.
Yeah, tempos can sound so good acoustic and then so dog shit electric. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you
We
know,
only upped it. It was 140 BPM, and then we upped it to 152. It was
for
only
all you
12 beats.
hackers out there that want to
Yeah.
slow our song down and hear the director's cut.
Oh my god. Director's cut.
So,
Well, yeah.
you guys put out an EP a year ago, your second one. It's been out for a year now.
Birthday to that.
So,
Yeah, happy birthday. to
Happy
that.
birthday.
How are we feeling about the response to it a whole year later? I thought I'd at least bring it up in some aspect.
Yeah, thank you for that. I honestly feel like, I mean, before second look, like we had Wish You Were Here and followed by Torn, but Wish You Were Here, I feel like that was something like, like that started us out, but I feel like a second look really got people to notice us, so to speak. It's like, hey, we're not just here to drop a couple songs and then just sit back in your library. Like we're here. Here's like we released Torn like 2 months prior to that. Like, you know what? Here's 5 more fucking bangers. So
No,
enjoy them.
we re-released.
And then we also,
Here,
yeah,
right before, or when was it? After or before that?
I think it was after that. Was it? I don't even remember.
It was before.
It was before?
So we did like 11 songs in the summer, which was
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
nuts.
Yeah. I definitely think the response that even today, like, I still see, like, on their Spotify stats, like, people bump it. And it's nice to see that because it's like, damn, like, this is like, it's just cool to see, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
I have some
Personally,
favorite songs on it
Oh.
that we've written. So
yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna say. Personally, it has like those 5 are some of, in my opinion, like the best things we have. I mean, just I remember seeing a lot of like growth in how we wrote and how we performed and how we recorded in between like 2017 and recording a second look last year. And it's something that I will always have a lot of pride in. And I think the same goes for these guys.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
Wholesome.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That artwork bangs. Like that's still
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the best artwork to the.
Popped off.
Yeah. That artwork is killer.
Crazy.
Cool. So, on a different note, I just wanted to ask real quick, how's that Never Enough cover coming? Because
It's coming along great,
I
Glory.
know it.
It's
Thanks.
coming along, is it? Because my birthday's in 2 days, and like
Oh, really?
I was just wondering if you'd be
okay.
done in time.
Yeah. I think it would be really
Yeah.
nice. You can't disappoint Gloria on her birthday.
Exactly, dude.
Live stream
I
just for
ha- I
that
have-
one song.
A good
Yeah,
way
I
to
mean-
not be disappointed is to not expect it.
Oh, no.
I'm so
Please,
sorry, but
please.
I'd rather let you down now than on your birthday if that means anything.
That's so kind of him, though.
Very kind of you.
Okay, but wait. I told Gloria I'd pitch this. Okay, so you know the secret project that you guys are working on that you agreed to, or that you said yes to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if you
Yeah.
put the Never Enough cover in there?
Yeah.
We'll think about it.
We'll make every last 20 seconds of each song part of Never so you have to kind of put it together. And that's it.
I didn't like the look Jake gave me when he said, "We'll think about it."
Chop it up.
Chop it up.
All right.
God. So, all right, I'll see you that on Friday then.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll look.
You
forward
guys know
to
our
it.
email.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, wait, what is it?
It is Good Noise Podcast. Okay. All one word. With the @ symbol. gmail.com.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Good Noise Podcast.
The G in Gmail stands for Good Noise Podcast.
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
The mail stands for mail.
The mail stands for noise.
NOCO stands for Good Noise Podcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
Oh my god.
good noise.
Noise come.
Dan just realized. That was Dan's look up of I know how to recognize that by now. That was Dan putting the pieces together. I love it.
All right. So you guys know how we end these interviews by grilling you about the album, any new projects in the works, that album, EP, more singles, Never Enough cover, possible live streams, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What's
Never
going
enough
on?
cover in the live stream. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, I will say that we are constantly working on new stuff. So, expect that pretty soon.
Okay.
As for live streams, we definitely need to get together and do one of those, I think, because it's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. And those are fun.
Yeah.
So, probably, honestly, yeah, as soon as we can with that, too. Because I'm not going to lie, I kind of forgot live streams existed for a second, except for, the main one that I watched. What was that, a month ago at this point? But,
Knuckle Puck just happened.
yeah, I didn't watch that, though. I was big busy. But, yeah. But, yeah, that'll be coming, and so will new music, and maybe a project, maybe not, who knows? Stay tuned, and you'll find out.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
No balls.
Oh my.
Actually, just on the next episode of Good Noise Podcast, because we have you on here for everything. Literally everything. You guys breathe.
This is the longest we've gone
Yeah.
without being on the podcast again.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
I was getting scared.
I'm glad we're back.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you guys were like, we're gonna pass on this one. I'm like, first of all, that's rude. You guys sound like the press people. Second
Exactly.
Excuse me. I said in that same message that we were gonna do one for this one anyway.
We put them together. We made
Yeah.
up.
we'll just
That
keep
was-
doing that.
You didn't even have time to think that in between messages. That was sent as one paragraph.
Yeah, and then I was
Come
like,
on.
man, out here sound like the
Trying to
press
throw
people.
me under the bus.
Yeah. So you guys
Harsh.
know, that's all the questions we have. Anything you would like to plug?
No Coincidence NY on Twitter and Instagram.
Everything.
And Deezer.
Go listen to all of the singles we put out this year because they're all bangers.
Every single one.
Is Horizon's gonna be out when this drops?
Oh yes.
Yes, no.
What?
Yes. Wait.
Okay, so listen
Is-
to Horizons.
Yes. Oh,
Listen to Horizons. Please listen
Yeah.
to Horizons.
I feel like if that's the one song you're gonna listen to this year, make it that or Onward, or all of them. To be honest, I feel
If
Oh.
like
that's the only song you're
Oh.
gonna listen to this year,
This entire year.
listen to more music.
Yeah.
that's pretty fair.
Make sure it's Moko.
Exactly. Only Noco music.
and that's where we're gonna leave it. Thank you for sitting down with us, guys. Always fun having you on. This has been No Coincidence, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.